Executive producers Sheldon Yellen, Brian Kerr, David Doyle, Colin Penny, and Chuck DeLachlis. Funding for audio description is provided by the U.S. Department of Education. Copyright 2025, Hearst Media Production Group, LLC, and Belfour USA Group, Incorporated. A logo appears. Hearst Media Production Group.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Breaking news now on Eyewitness News at 5. The CHP revealing some troubling news about yesterday's military show at Camp Pendleton. Shrapnel from an explosive ended up hitting a CHP vehicle.
And the countdown to Election Day and the vote on Prop 50. Californians set to decide whether to let Democrats gerrymander congressional districts in response to Texas Republicans doing the same. How supporters on both sides are looking to sway voters.
Shock around the world after what happened in Europe today. Details on the major heist that thieves armed with chainsaws just pulled off at the Louvre in Paris, one of the most famous museums in the world. Hello, thanks for joining us. You're watching Eyewitness News at 5, live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Sophie Flagg.
And I'm Jory Rand. We begin with that breaking news. New details emerging today about that live fire demonstration yesterday at Camp Pendleton. This was for a 250th birthday celebration for the U.S. Marine Corps. The state of California wound up shutting down 17 miles of the 5 freeway. There was some debate this week over whether that was a necessary step, and today we learned it was a very good thing that they did.
We're learning today that metal shrapnel from an explosive ordnance actually hit a CHP patrol vehicle during the event. Eyewitness News reporter Carly Gomez is here with us now, and what we're finding out about what happened here, Carly.
And Jory, Sophie, the California Highway Patrol has now published an internal report after finding shrapnel from an explosive that was fired over the 5 freeway and into one of their CHP patrol cars. This all coming after a back and forth disagreement between Governor Newsom and the Marines via X over whether to shut down the freeway for the Marines' 250th anniversary celebration. While the Marines stated they would not shut down the freeway Saturday during live firing from Navy ships onto land, the CHP elected to stop traffic out of caution that someone could get hurt. CHP says around 1:46 p.m. an explosive ordnance prematurely detonated overhead from White's Beach, about 3/4 of a mile south of Las Pulgas Road, striking their vehicle where CHP was supporting traffic brakes. The Marine Corps was notified on scene and then canceled firing additional ammunition. The California Highway Patrol is recommending an after-action review into the planning, communication, as well as coordination between federal, state, and local government. Now, Governor Newsom posted on X saying, "We love our Marines and owe a debt of gratitude to Camp Pendleton, but next time the Vice President and the White House shouldn't be so reckless with people's lives for their vanity projects." Now, a section of the 5 freeway was closed multiple times for about 4 hours, creating backups for miles north and southbound. Luckily, nobody was hurt. A spokesperson for J.D. Vance declined to comment and deferred to the 1st Marine Expeditionary Force, who said they are committed to determining the incident's root cause and applying findings to future missions. Now, reporting live in the newsroom, Carly Gomez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Carly, thank you. Democratic leaders joined volunteers to kick off Yes on 50 canvassing on LA's West Side. Mayor Karen Bass helped to get the grassroots group energized for the day of door knocking. Prop 50 would redraw California congressional districts to potentially give Democrats up to 5 extra seats after Texas lawmakers changed their district lines in favor of Republicans. State Assembly member Rick Chavez-Ibar is a co-author of the California's Election Rigging Response Act.
Let's be clear what this does. This Prop 50 puts power back in the hands of the people so that we can level the playing field and we can save our democracy.
Prop 50 opponents claim it weakens fair representation. If it passes, congressional districts will be temporarily changed for the next 3 elections. The Independent Redistricting Commission would resume its duties, drawing new maps after the 2030 census.
And we're checking in on several other stories across Southern California with our 5 stops at 5.
Tonight, we're stopping in Sherman Oaks, downtown Los Angeles, Santa Ana, Whittier, and Manhattan Beach.
Our first stop is in Sherman Oaks, where police are looking for the hit-and-run driver who killed a 62-year-old man in front of Sherman Oaks Hospital. Police and ambulance had just dropped him off for a mental health emergency when that man ran into traffic on Van Nuys Boulevard. A black Tesla Model Y struck the man then fled the scene.
In downtown LA, police say at least one person was arrested after a largely peaceful No King's Day demonstration. Things turned chaotic outside the Metropolitan Detention Center. It was eventually declared an unlawful gathering, and officers moved in to clear the crowd.
Stop number 3 is in Santa Ana, where the wrongful death trial for the overdose of Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs will enter a pivotal week. Current Angels traveling secretary Tom Taylor is expected to testify tomorrow, and superstar outfielder Mike Trout is expected to take the stand on Tuesday.
In Whittier, Caltrans working on the 605 freeway this weekend. The agency sharing video today showing crews paving a way. Expect some delays. The northbound side is down to 2 lanes for most of the day. Only 1 lane will be open overnight. All lanes are expected to reopen by 5 tomorrow morning.
And our final stop is in Manhattan Beach, where more than 20,000 people turn out this morning for the Peer-to-Peer Friendship Walk. It's the 17th year for this event, which raises millions of dollars for children with special needs, public education, and college scholarship. And that is your 5 stops at 5.
A check of the weather now. It was a very warm weekend, but we are in for some cool weather. Let's check in with Niku Kazori. Hey, Niku.
Hey, Sophie and Jory. Yeah, it's looking beautiful outside for anyone that wants to go out and really enjoy and take advantage of this weather. This is what it looks like with our downtown LA cam. We have blue skies. We're looking at those partly cloudy skies in some areas too, but you really can't beat this view. Wow, 76 degrees. And here's one more beautiful shot coming to us from our Long Beach cam. About 77 degrees. Also under sunny skies, but look at the temps all across our area. So yeah, this weekend it was warm. We were looking at those temperatures feeling kind of mild. Van Nuys a little bit warmer this afternoon compared to this time yesterday. 82 degrees there, 84 in Santa Clarita, looking at 76 in Los Angeles, 82 in Anaheim, and by the coast we're tracking those temps in the 70s. If you like those cooler temps, it's on the way. I'll have more coming up in my full forecast. Sophie and Jory.
We do like those cooler temps. Niku, thank you. Republican and Democrat congressional leaders taking the deadlock debate over the government shutdown to Sunday morning TV. You're looking at a live view of Capitol Hill, where the stalemate in Congress is now in its 19th day. Democrats holding firm on their demand to extend expiring Obamacare subsidies. They say they are ready to sit down and try to reach a bipartisan solution. House Republicans say they won't negotiate on health care until the government reopens.
I refuse to allow us to come back and engage in anything until the government's reopened, when the Democrats do the right thing for the people.
We will not support a partisan Republican spending bill, which is the bill that they continue to bring before the Senate and that emerged from the House, if that bill guts the health care of the American people.
The president, meanwhile, threatening to slash what he calls Democratic programs, including nutrition assistance. Food banks are now preparing for a surge in demand as officials warn 42 million Americans could lose their food stamp benefits in 2 weeks.
Our next story is like something out of a spy movie. Have you heard this one? A big heist that took only minutes at the Louvre in Paris, perhaps the most famous museum in the world.
Police say they're investigating this video obtained by BFM TV. Here's a still image. Police believe it shows one of the thieves trying to enter the Louvre through a window earlier today. Investigators say the robbers used a ladder to reach the balcony, breaking windows to access the Apollo Gallery. Now, the gallery houses Napoleonic and French jewels. Small chainsaws called angle grinders were used to steal several pieces of valuable jewelry. American tourists described the chaos as the museum was evacuated.
We were just ready to go in to see the Mona Lisa when they swept us out of the gallery, swept us down the stairs by the Winged Victory. Then we were headed out the exit. We didn't realize the whole museum was being evacuated.
According to a French newspaper report, an emerald-studded crown of Napoleon III's wife, Empress Eugenie, and dropped outside the museum after the theft. A manhunt is underway for the suspects, who police say escaped on motorbikes.
Incredible. It is the stuff of movies.
Yes.
Wonderful. See some movies come of this.
Right.
Incredible. Kaiser nurses back on the job after pulling off a 5-day strike.
Talks over